Yeah, well, as a long-term facilitator and workshop leader, I've been teaching for over 25, 29 years now. And Rick's, this was an amazing weekend of professional development for me. There were things, Rick's capacity to really speak to what is often unspoken, the way he works with the subtleties and the way he holds space for vulnerability. And I felt like what happened for me was that I was actually able to go into my vulnerability, and I had an amazing opening and breakthrough where it felt like I had touched into some terror and some angst that I had been holding. It's that whole thing for me of like, well, I've been facilitating and I just get on and I do that, but I kind of cover up the deeper anxiety that I feel and just get on with the job. And what happened in the workshop was I was able to be held in that vulnerable place that felt, and I just had this immense breakthrough, like the floodgates just open, and it was like 20 years of soft vulnerability and sensitivity that I had not allowed to be seen by my participants of my courses. I was just held in that place, and it was such a relief. It was a really, really big release, and I had full Kundalini kriyas and movement, that just went on for quite a long time. And now, 2 days later, I can really feel that something quite deep got unwound in me. So that's on a personal level, I feel that that's going to really shift things. And then just on a practical teaching level, there were just so many tips and pieces that Rick helped me see, the the brain compatible learning stuff that he teaches was really useful for me, just to really get a deeper sense of how to engage people in ways that really support their the different ways that they learn. And yeah, so it was all just great, and there's so many pieces that I'm just going to digest and take into me now. And I'm very interested to see, I'm doing a teacher training myself in about 3 more weeks, a long extended 12 days. So I think that there's going to be a lot of new, beautiful, professional tips here that I can use for my workshop. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I reckon one of the best investments, professional development investments for me as a teacher and facilitator and leader that I've made in a long time. So I highly recommend Rick Smith's work. Thank you.